They call them fun boys. They'll say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta.
What about Busta Rhymes? I've definitely seen quite a few people not too happy about your story about Busta Rhymes.
Well, ain't nobody saying nothing to me.
Never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin, and the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. Oh, I knew about this like in 2012. I knew about this in 2012.
If Busta ever tried to front on me, hit you with no delay, so what you saying, yo? Should have with that 9 milli, what the devil, yo? Yeah, I do his better than him. He better not play with me. I will and perform Busta Rhymes' show. Look, man, if they try to say that if you ever thought that the Busta Rhymes was better than me, you crazy.
And I'm walking across the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand. And he holding my hand. Now I ain't know it was Busta at first. You know, Busta Rhymes tall. I'm sure I came up to about right here. So the first thing I noticed was this big ass flip mode chain that was blinding me. So I look at the chain and I'm like, and I look up, I'm like, oh, what's up, Busta? What's up?
Oh my God, you guys grab your seats because the tea is scalding today. Busta Rhymes is getting totally exposed as a super zest monster. And honey, that's straight from his own bodyguard's mouth. Can you believe it?
I seen you talking about Busta Rhymes before.
Oh yeah.
In some of your videos.
Oh yeah. Super zest monster.
Listen up, Busta Rhymes is going viral because his former bodyguard is airing all his dirty laundry. We're talking shocking allegations about Busta's suspect requests for young men in his VIP section. But that's just the beginning. Orlando Brown claims Busta is one of many DL rappers who supposedly turned him out. And now 50 Cent has jumped into the drama, dropping hints about Busta's alleged secret lifestyle. It gets crazier. Men are coming forward with stories about Busta making inappropriate advances, but this isn't just about It's about these DL industry men acting tough in public while moving sketchy behind closed doors, getting violent because they're afraid to live their truth.
But if you notice, like, there's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. This girl touched him one time, he go crazy, throw a drink on her and everything. See what I'm saying? Like, what? Why you getting mad at females? You go to these guys, they in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section.
People in the industry have been side-eyeing Busta's behavior forever, just whispering behind closed doors, but now everything's spilling out. So what exactly did Orlando Brown and 50 Cent say? And did Busta really cross lines with young men? Let's break it all down.
I'm Prince tonight.
Back in 2006, Busta made headlines for losing it on a male fan with a homophobic slur. According to the New York Post, this guy just tapped Busta on the shoulder to congratulate him on his comeback. Instead of taking the compliment, Busta snapped, going off on him before turning to his bodyguard saying, "I hate effing F words, man. Disgusting." In 2007, when asked about homophobia in rap, Busta said because of what he represents culturally, he doesn't condone at all. When pressed about whether hip-hop would embrace a gay rapper, he couldn't even respond. He just bolted from the interview. Fast forward to today, and it looks like Busta might be hiding his true self while taking frustrations out on others. This isn't about him possibly being into men, that's his business. The real issue is the self-hatred, aggression, and violence toward women and employees. That's the hypocrisy. Let's go back to the early 2000s when whispers about Busta's preferences started. Know who had the courage to spill that tea? Wendy Williams. She was exposing the so-called homo thug way back then.
We come from a very homosexual era of hip-hop as well. There was a radio personality once upon a time, her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now it's all come full circle.
Word is Wendy Williams had a whole list of DL rappers and wasn't shy about exposing them. People would call her show-sharing encounters with industry men, and guess who made that infamous list? Busta Rhymes. One caller allegedly claimed Busta punched him right after an intimate encounter, then told him to keep quiet. This supposedly happened at an NYC club known for rapper hookups. Though Busta allegedly got that recording scrubbed from the internet, Wendy's OG fans still remember. Wendy wasn't just exposing Busta, she put Diddy's rumored DL lifestyle on blast too, with receipts. When Diddy discovered Wendy had a compromising photo, he allegedly used his power to get her fired from Hot 97 and run her out of New York. The audacity.
When she put out those pictures of the dude pulling his pants down and it looked like some gay act that was going on, he got on the phone. He said, let me tell you this. When I get back to New York City, if she's on the radio station, he's talking to a radio executive. He said the same thing he said, nobody that I deal with, nobody that I know is gonna do anything with y'all, no business at all. It ain't gonna be no artist, no nothing gonna come. He's telling people that at a radio station. When we got back to New York City, Wendy Williams was in Philly at a new station.
Wow.
That's the power he had.
Jaguar Wright confirmed it. Wendy Williams was the first to blow the whistle on Diddy and his crew of so-called homo thugs in the industry.
Shout out to Wendy Williams, the first woman to uncover the homo thugs. That's what these down low bitches was called when Wendy first started talking about it in the 90s, the homo thug. She talking about Diddy.
And then what's the stuff that's happening to Wendy Williams? Do you think this is all connection too?
Of course. They've been waiting. He's been waiting. He was waiting for Kim. Remember? He was waiting. The casket was ready. She was literally casket ready.
That's allegedly why Busta and Diddy got so tight. Word is they had a lot in common, some even saying they shared young men. Now with Diddy under federal investigation, Busta's keeping his distance, but they were thick as thieves for years since the 90s. Here's Busta cheesing with Diddy, J-Lo, Aaliyah, and industry folks. And look, Busta chilling with Diddy and Jay-Z. Peep this pic. Diddy looking at Busta like he's dinner. Literally. Busta was still rolling with Diddy and hyping him up as recently as September 2023, just weeks before Cassie's bombshell lawsuit. Suspicious timing.
Let me finish. This is the father of the joint venture deals, the label deals, that's right, the production deals. That's right. This is the father. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Big up Dallas Austin because he pulled this all up. But when he did it, it was the complete shifting of the climate. We've never seen it before. The same way, there's been a lot of greatness after, but he added to the floors of the skyscraper. He designed the foundation for that skyscraper.
These homo thugs weren't just called that for being DL. They allegedly used intimidation and violence on anyone speaking about their secret lifestyle. Both Diddy and Busta have long histories of violence against women and men, usually targeting those who won't fight back. Busta's legal troubles go back to 2006, allegedly a man for spitting on his car. Later that year, prosecutors tried hitting him with a weapons charge, claiming he had a machete in his car. In 2007, Busta was arrested for allegedly roughing up his driver over money. He pleaded guilty and got 3 years probation. Then, in 2009, he paid $75,000 to a fan after allegedly throwing water bottles at him while his bodyguard punched the guy. All because he tried leaving Busta's concert early. It's clear why Busta and Diddy stayed tight. Beyond their tempers, they allegedly shared an appetite for younger men. Busta's former bodyguard, Big Homie CCE, says Busta would send crews to scout attractive young men for his VIP section. Big Homie had the internet in a chokehold when he called Busta a super zested monster on The Art of Dialogue, spilling details about Busta's activities with young men. This wasn't news, it's been an industry secret for years. Club promoters knew that when Busta was coming, they needed attractive young men in VIP.
I seen you talking about Busta Rhymes before.
Oh, yeah.
In some of your videos.
Oh, yeah. Super zest monster. For sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like, this been common knowledge, though. Like, all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some we got to bring some, what they call them, I'm not gonna say it on here. They call them fun boys. They'll say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Cause you know, I bodyguarded for Ghostface Killer before, you feel me? And being around him, you hear things, you feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan, you feel me? Like every cookout she playing it, all his little fast rapping, all of that, him and Craig Mack playing that.
Big Homie shared one wild night when Busta spotted him with actor Don Benjamin and his gay friend. The second Busta saw this guy, he wasted no time. According to Big Homie, Busta practically lunged at him, dragged him into VIP, and kept him there. Busta was all over him, making sure he couldn't leave. And this wasn't a one-time thing, it was routine. Every club visit, the mission was clear. Find the hottest guy and bring him to Busta's section.
Bro, on my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin, and the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, you know, he was a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro. You ain't never heard about this before, have you? Bro, this common knowledge, bro. Like, if you in the mix, bro. If you in the mix, like I've been in the mix, you know this.
Big Homie even heard Busta say the guy looked cute, and once in his section, he wasn't letting go.
So, I hear somebody say, oh, he's cute, I want him. So when I heard that, I turned around like, man, did he just say that? Man, you got all this jewelry to attract some men in here? You wild. Shocked me. But sure enough.
And that was the guy that Busta Rhymes pulled back?
He pulled him into the section. Pulled him into the section, and then they walled him off like this man. I'm like, damn. And that little dude was so happy. He couldn't believe that. He was shocked.
Big Homie has known Busta's ways for over a decade. When asked why nobody spoke up, he said it's because they wanted VIP access. But he also mentioned something people don't discuss: Busta's history of aggression toward women, almost like he has deep-rooted jealousy of women for being women.
How long has it been like this known about Busta Rhymes?
Well, I knew about this like in 2012. I knew about this in 2012.
How can we think nobody else speaks up on it or says anything?
Because, bro, these people admire these people so much. They want to make sure they in the section, they at the club, they at the video shoot, they can get backstage. That matters most to them. That matters so much to people. It's crazy. Like, but if you notice, like, it's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. This girl touched him one time, he go crazy, throw a drink on her and everything. See what I'm saying? Like, what? Why you getting mad at females? You go to these guys, they in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section. That ain't weird to nobody. I'm going to the bar, sorry. Text me if it get dangerous. But there's all this club security in here, like nothing's finna happen. Nobody wanna kill you guys, bro. Like, when I get jobs from people who really got a threat on their life, I move way different. Nobody wants to kill these entertainers like that, bro. Like when I do my threat assessment, there's never an immediate threat or danger. It's never a situation that they're gonna tell me, oh, this person wants to murder me, this person wants to bring harm on me.
You think nobody else speaks up on it or says anything because bro, these people admire these people so much. They want to make sure they in the section, they at the club, they at the video shoot, they can get backstage. That matter most to them. That matters so much to people. It's crazy. Like, but if you notice, like, it's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. This girl touched them one time, he go crazy, throw a drink on her and everything. See what I'm saying? Like, why you getting mad at females? You go to these guys, they in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section. That ain't weird to nobody. I'm going to the bar. Sorry, text me if it get dangerous, but it's all this club security in here. Like, nothing's gonna happen. Nobody wanna kill you guys, bro. Like, when I get jobs, some people who really got a threat on their life, I move way different. Nobody wants to kill these entertainers like that, bro. Like, when I do my threat assessment, there's never an immediate threat or danger. It's never a situation that they're gonna tell me, oh, this person wants to murder me, this person wants to bring harm on me. It's not just one bodyguard talking. Multiple men have shared wild Busta encounters. In 2020, Trip Alley spilled steamy tea on YouTube, claiming Busta tried picking him up in NYC before a Halloween party.
So, I'm walking, New York City, you know, going to a club. It was Halloween weekend, you know, everybody was out. And it was this party we was going to, me, my boy, and his friend that had came in from Detroit. And I'm walking across the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand. And he holding my hand. Now, I ain't know it was Busta at first. You know, Busta Rhymes tall. I'm sure I came up to about right here. So the first thing I noticed was this big ass flip mode chain that was blinding me. So I look at the chain and I'm like, and I look up, I'm like, oh, what's up, Busta? What's up? Now he holds my hand the whole time. I'm like, what's up, man? He like, what you doing? And I was like, oh, me and my people, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up, man? You know, and then I noticed throughout my peripheral vision, the side eye, this big bodyguard in black. Just standing there, you know, looking around, you know, looked at me, you know, still looking around. Meanwhile, Busta still got my hand in his hand.
So I'm walking New York City, you know, going to a club. It was Halloween weekend, you know, everybody was out and it was this party we was going to. Me, my boy, and his friend that had came in from Detroit, and I'm walking across the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand and he's shaking, he holding my hand. Now, I ain't know it was Bust at first, you know, Bust Rhymes tall. I'm sure I came up to about right here. So the first thing I noticed was this big ass flip mode chain that was blinding me. So I was look at the chain and I'm like, when I look up, I'm like, oh, what's up, Buster? What's up now? He hold my hand the whole time. I'm like, what's up, man? Like, what you doing? And I was like, oh, me and my people, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up, man? You know? And then I noticed throughout my peripheral vision, the side eye, this big bodyguard in black, just standing there, you know, looking around, you know, looked at me, you know, still looking around. Meanwhile, Buster still got my hand in his hand.
And he says, you know, I'm about to go in this club. You know, we got a section, you know, you can come in with me if you want. And I'm like, word, for real? Like, that's what's up. Like, he was like, yeah. I was like, well, I gotta, you know, tell my people. I was like, I come in, you know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, just let me know, you know, tell them that you coming in there to meet with me and come on up. And I was like, bet. So, of course, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes is one of my favorite artists.
Trip got into it with his friend who didn't want to join Busta's party. The argument turned into a fight. Trip was so shaken he skipped the club and his friend left him stranded in NYC. Maybe that was lucky. Who knows what would have happened in Busta's VIP? In 2021, rumors flew again. Busta allegedly trying to pick up men. Paparazzi even caught him supposedly leaving a Pride event with a trans woman. Then Orlando Brown dropped a bombshell claiming a squad of rappers, including Busta and Diddy, had been with him. Because of Orlando's history history with substances and erratic behavior, people initially dismissed his claims as wild rants. But with big-name celebrities facing serious accusations now, people are connecting dots. Maybe Orlando was telling the truth all along. In viral interviews, Orlando has made shocking allegations about Hollywood rituals and randomly mentioned Diddy, implying something happened between them.
There's a lot of things that will make you buckle, bro. They make you buckle, bro. People done lost their families, bro. People done lost their kids and shit. A lot of stuff that happened.
Life insurance policies out on rappers. Mainly because it's more dangerous for rappers nowadays.
I mean, this is a touchy subject. I just, you know, I'll give you this. You can willingly turn woman and have a bag, or you can do what I'm doing. You can willingly turn trans, or you can get in trouble and go to jail and get stuff, and they do it to you forcefully because you up and you didn't know what to do.
People laughed it off as jokes about Diddy being DL. But with serious accusations mounting against Diddy, the tune is changing. Maybe Orlando wasn't just talking crazy. When Diddy headlines broke in November, Cam Capone quickly brought Orlando back for another interview. They revisited Orlando's Diddy comments and mentioned 50 Cent's story about Diddy trying to take him shopping. Orlando's reaction was very telling.
One of the big things that made its rounds all over the internet, went completely viral, was some things you had to say about Diddy.
Oh, yeah.
And there was also, shortly after that, there was an old video that was kind of going viral. And it was 50 Cent, and where he says he was at a party with Diddy. And he was mad at Diddy because Diddy offered to take him shopping. And he felt like that was only something like you would do for a female.
Many believe Orlando mixes truth with seeming nonsense to protect himself, using eccentric behavior as a shield while dropping real info. He recently went viral again, claiming he got down with multiple industry men, including Busta and others.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That one from China, he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And what's that name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher. And
why you not naming no hoes?
I'm telling you, bro. It's my dad's friends. My dad sent his best friends on me.
Who's your dad? Lucifer.
Most dismiss Orlando's claims, but in clearer moments, he actually makes sense if you listen carefully. With all these Busta rumors, 50 Cent couldn't resist stirring the pot. Gearing up to perform with Busta at the Humor and Harmony Comedy Festival, 50 posted that iconic pic of Busta in his bright yellow 1999 VMAs outfit, clearly mocking him. Busta clapped back with an AI-generated pic of 50 saying, "I keep telling y'all the blessings don't stop, so we ain't never going to stop." He continued the jokes. "I thought it was Father's Day, 50 Cent, and you out here looking like this, don't let me find you in the mirror prepping your look for Treeport." While they're clearly just clowning each other, fans aren't letting Busta off easy. They're demanding he address the VIP allegations. One commented, "I've heard multiple gay stories about Busta, that he's a busty snatcher and that he physically mistreats the minis." Another chimed in, "This has been known for years." The most disturbing part is the rumor that Busta is so deep in self-hate and homophobia that he actually beats up the male escorts he hires. So what do you think about these allegations? And what's your take on Orlando Brown claiming he slept with Diddy, Busta, and other rappers? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video. You won't want to miss it. You won't want